Yes. Quite awful. You can read it while you're in the loo. Yes, it is gay, isn't it? A gay old time. Hello. You don't mind if I take over the show for a moment? I'm just doing some very light reading. I'd say a reading of a 5th grader. Yes, quite awful. Could use it as new paper. Hello? Hello, everyone. I wanted to take this opportunity to reach out to Prince Harry, otherwise known as the Spare. It's me, Harry. Camilla Parker Bowles, otherwise known as Queen Consort. I get crowned in May with the old man, and where do they get a load of me? Have you read Spare? It's quite awful. It's quite awful book by a really ding-dong of a person. Ding-dong, ding-dong. Is that Big Ben? Oh, no, that's Prince Harry trying to put pen to paper. Just dumb. Camilla Parker Bowles. Do you recognize me, Harry? I'm sorry, I'm taking over Total Trash Live. Well, I reach out to the audience, and I want everyone to hear my side of the story. Camilla Parker Bowles, otherwise known as the evil villain in page 29 of Prince Harry's book, also page 69, 103, 227, 444, 500. He's quite obsessed with me throughout this book. If you want to call it a book, I call it TP paper. Blue paper. I wouldn't even wipe my royal ass with it. Hello? Have anybody read Spare? No, you've got better taste than that. I just want to take this opportunity, Prince Harry, to tell your little wifey to put on some shoes. She thinks it's oh so cute to visit her brother and sister-in-law barefoot. Put on shoes, Harry and Megan. You think you're better than me because you walk around a Malibu beach barefoot? I took my hooves and walked right to the throne. Me and the old man are being crowned in May. And you can't come, Harry, and leave your little wife back in Malibu. That's right. He calls me an evil villain in this book. He also keeps talking about his doja, that he got frostbitten, his royal jewels. Oh, Harry, nobody wants to hear about your frozen doja. They want to hear about how your father, my old man, wanted to be a tampon inside of me. That's what they want to hear. Real juicy, sexy stories like that. How the greatest love affair of all time has ended with me on the throne. And I ain't talking about the toilet like this book is. Flush it down the toilet, that's right. Oh, Meghan and Harry, good luck. I'm still standing. You're gone, Harry. You're gone, Meghan. Diana, you're gone. Kate Middleton, withering away, won't be around much longer. Willie's hair's gone and he'll be gone as well. Charles and me, and then it'll be just me. The Queen Consort. I did it all, Harry, and I didn't have to write a nasty tell-all book to do it. I just assured a marriage or two. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to speak directly to Harry and let him know that he's not all that. Queen Consort's in the house. She's all that and all will be. She doesn't care about a little stupid book. She's going to be Queen of England. And all she had to do was spread her legs and let him put a saddle on me. He likes to ride me side saddle, Charlie. We've got class, Harry. You're just a spare. I'm a consort. Anyway, I've got to go. Got to go back to England, take care of some business. I was just here for the Golden Globe Awards. And the Critics' Choice. And the critics say I'm a real bitch. Bye-bye. Ta-ta for now.
She was the villain. She was the third person in the marriage. She needed to rehabilitate her image.
You and your brother both directly asked your dad not to marry Camilla.
Yes.
Why?
We didn't think it was necessary. We thought that it was going to cause more harm than good. And that if he was now with his person, that surely that's enough. Why go that far when you don't necessarily need to? We wanted him to be happy, and we saw how happy he was with her. So at the time, it was okay.
You wrote that she started a campaign in the British press to...
Honey, Camilla Parker Bowles. She prints stories. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Total Trash Live. I'm your host, Pete Sias. What is this, Batman the TV show with this crooked camera angle? Are you guys there? I'm so sorry that Camilla Parker Bowles took over the show. Honey, she took over the monarchy. She thinks she can take over the show. Oh. Anyway, did you know that Camilla Parker Bowles turned Prince Harry's bedroom into a dressing room? I actually don't fault her for that. Has anybody ever had a wicked stepmother? Come on in, everybody. The show is just getting started. Camilla Parker Bowles was just here. We've got some hot goss to get to. I gotta tell you about my new neighbor that's a cackling queen. And it's a mystery, honey. Because I want to know, who is this new cackling neighbor? Who is she? And I think today I might have figured out how to do it. Come on in. Hi, everybody. Should have turned into a sex dungeon. Camilla Parker Bowles, honey, I think she did turn into a sex dungeon, but they just, in the monarchy, they call sex dungeons dressing rooms. We've got some great tabloids tonight. I have a vintage one that I brought out after Lisa Marie died, and it's actually better than the current ones. Honey, Lumina is here, my co-host. Lumina is already starting her own little detective agency. She has her own little magnifying glass. Isn't this adorbs? Say hi, everybody. Oh, honey, my daughter does not like that cackling neighbor. Okay, so welcome, everybody. Welcome to Total Trash Live. This is the show where I read tablets and give you the hot dish. But first, as you guys know, I've had these issues with my neighbors. Downstairs neighbor Sheila, she knocked on my door and told me there's nothing I know. I know there's nothing you can do, but I can hear you walking. And I said, yeah, there is nothing I can do. Do you want me to levitate like I'm Dua Lipa? And there was notes left, and then she appeared at a Christmas gathering in a disguise. It was the whole thing, but she's gone. Then I had another neighbor over here. The police knocked on the door. She went missing. That didn't end well. I don't even want to get into that. Well, now, the other day, I was in this apartment just luxuriating like I do, solving crimes. And I heard somebody cackling, laughing. So I put my ear to the door, put my ear to the wall, and I put two and two together. And what I heard was shocking. What I heard next door to me was a cackling queen. Oh, yes, honey. There is a homosexual man next door to me laughing, happy. A gay person happy in Hollywood? I don't know if I believe it. That's why I'm very suspicious. He must not be in show business. We know it wasn't you, Michael. Thank you. Dottie Hinkle. That's me, honey. So I was listening to the wall. Because I'm not a nosy neighbor. But, I need to know what's going on for safety reasons. That's right. How dare she? You smell wedding. We're going to get to that. They're all going to laugh at me. Honey, they already do. So I listened to the wall. And, it was clearly a homosexual cackling. I mean, we all know what that sounds like. And it's just awful. That's why we don't do it. I overheard her talking about, and then they had to, then they found the bodies. So she was talking about some sort of murder mystery. Honey, does she think she's me? Is she stealing my identity? Does she try and have a rival detective agency next to me? Well, things went quiet there. Then today I was taking out the garbage, and just when I was opening the door, it was like a romantic comedy, like Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. We opened up the door and there was somebody walking in and I was walking out. And we didn't know we were going to run into each other. And he had like a bunch of groceries and he was trying to pick them up. And I think it was the cackling queen because he seemed like a feminine man. And I think that was the homosexual. I think that's the cackling queen next to me. And he was kind of cute. I was like, oh, it's just like a movie, I said to him. And then he didn't say anything to me. And I was like, oh, do you want me to, do you need help with the groceries? And he didn't say anything to me. Well, she had headphones on. She couldn't hear me. So anyway, I think I ran into the cackling queen. I think I know who she is. And I think she may be cute. Can you imagine if I have a romance next door to me with a cackling queen? Honey, why not? Hey, girl, what's on your shirt? Little Nas X. Speaking of cackling queens, am I a single white female? No, she's a single white female. Well, she's a single black female. Well, single black, non-gender specific. It was just in time for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Also, happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day, especially to Rachel Dolezal, wherever you are. Probably braiding hair. I'm not going to, discuss sexual things, Michael. Oh, so anyway, I think I might have met the cackling queen, and I think that we may someday have a romance. I'll keep you guys posted. I haven't heard anything, though. So maybe that wasn't her. I don't know. I'll find out, though, because I always find out everything goes on in this building. Because you know why? Nothing goes on in this building. Something always goes on either next to me or beneath me. She's sending herself hate mail, like Jussie Smollett. I also want to say, you know how I was talking about Jenko jeans? I wanted them for Christmas. Just be careful if their house smells bad and their excuse is that it's their tropical fish died. You mean like Dahmer? Oh, honey, I'm not going inside anybody's apartment. And nobody's coming in my apartment. There's a perfectly nice park we could walk to. So you know how I was saying I wanted those 90s Jenko jeans? Well, somebody bought them for me. A Total Trash Live viewer and my friend Marcus, who used to be my boss at Club Monaco in Beverly Hills, got me these Jenko jeans. And they're wide and they'll drag on the ground and get filthy. And I want to get a pacifier like I'm a raver. I'm going to wear them with in a candy necklace. Honey, that's my spring look. Aren't they cute, my Jenkos? I'm so happy. This is my year, honey. She's got a love affair next door with a mystery person. She's got Jenko jeans, and they look really good on my ass. I should wear the Jenko jeans and just wander around the halls. Speaking of wandering around the halls, somebody was sneezing in the hallway. It wasn't him, it was a woman sneezing. I wonder if it was Sheila trying to give me the new variant. How disgusting. I couldn't leave my house all day yesterday because it just hangs in the air. And you couldn't put a mask on, but it's going to get my gorgeous blonde locks. Yes, girl, in a fur bucket hat. I will wear that together. As you know, this show is sponsored by Ashton Drake. And we have another one. This isn't one of their dolls. This is a vintage doll named Heather. Isn't she gorgeous? This is Heather. Maybe I'll give Heather to my new next door neighbor lover. Isn't she wonderful? Wouldn't you want this? Look at her. Colonial. She looks like she's like she came from the past to haunt you and murder you. The Sherry Papini story will be coming on Lifetime this month. I know, honey. This Sherry Papini movie is coming on this Saturday. Look at this. Look at this poster for the Sherry Papini story. I mean, look at this. Who is this actress? Why wasn't I cast to play Sherry Papini? Hollywood needs to get it together and do non-gender specific casting. I'm thinking about doing a live viewing for this. Do you think I should? But what if there's like a live dialogue before it gets to this? Because I'm only interested when it gets to this. When she starts beating herself up and kidnapping herself. Honey, it's Jolie and the doll, but it's Heather. Pete Papini. Thank you, Tim. My name, I also go by Pete Papini. Attorney at law. Oh, speaking of attorneys at law, so before Christmas I talked about the Idaho murder mystery. Well, I had thought it was, of course, a boyfriend or a husband, because it always is, but it turned out it was just some sort of like criminology loser that was obsessed with them and stalked them. Anyway, it's on the cover of the Inquirer, so you know if it's on the cover of the Inquirer, it's gone mainstream. Well, they caught the person, he's some loser, but Nancy Grace, honey, finally got on the case, and she showed up in Idaho outside of the murder house and brought a folding table and is reporting from it. Of course, she waited till they captured the murderer because she was too afraid to go there in case somebody wanted to kill her. Look at her. Help her. Help her. Look at her with her notes. It looks like this show. I'm sick of not being cast in these movies either. I could put a Band-Aid on my face. But let's get back to this. Now, people are mad in town, and look what they wrote. Somebody wrote this on the house. Somebody wrote, "Fuck you, Nancy Grace." Woo! Honey, that's the mystery. That's the mystery, honey. Not who the murderer was. Who wrote that graffiti? Who wrote "Fuck you, Nancy Grace"? Honey, I'm a cackling queen. Maybe it was me that was laughing. I want to do this. I'm going to take Total Trash Live. I want to take it on location. I want to travel on location and bring Total Trash Live. I was in Kentucky where I shot a movie. I think it's coming out this spring. And, but where should I go in Hollywood? Like a famous location. I'm going to bring a folding table and I'm going to do the show live from there. Where would you guys like to see Total Trash Live come? And hopefully nobody will say, "Fuck you, Pete." I mean, I wouldn't even mind if they did. Who did that? Who is she? Who would do that to Nancy? Help her. Help her. God, Nancy Grace is insane. I love her. Oh my God, we've got to get to all these tabloids. But also, you guys, where would you like to see me go? Magnolia Drive. I could get hit by a car. I'm not going to put my table up in the middle of the street. Like, did you guys see that picture of from And Just Like That? They're making another season of that show, honey, where every character went from being one way to a completely opposite, different way. Well, anyway, Aiden and Carrie are walking in the middle of the street. I mean, who does that? They're going to get hit by a car. Samantha's going to run them over. In front of Sheila's door. That's good. Madame Tussauds, Food for Less. These are good. My movie's coming out, I think, in the spring. In front of the SAG building on Wilshire. These are all wonderful locations. I was thinking about doing it in, like, I was maybe at Hollywood Forever Cemetery, but they probably won't let me do that there. God. I don't know where I could put this table. Well, we have a whole show to think about it. Because tomorrow, apparently, Madonna's announcing that she's going on her world tour. She completely made her Instagram, the Batcave. Oh, honey, I don't go to that. That Batcave is right up here by me up in the woods. But I'm afraid of I used to be afraid of that mountain lion, but that mountain lion's dead. The gas station where you realize identity theft. That's a good one. That's close. It'll be so loud, though. We have got to come to something. But anyway, what was I saying? About Madonna, honey. Well, she's supposed to be announcing that she's going on tour because she swiped her Instagram clean. And apparently there's an announcement tomorrow. And then tickets go on sale Wednesday. But, honey, give some people time to, save up thousands and thousands of dollars for those tickets. Why so fast? I mean, you're going to make an announcement on Tuesday and the tickets go on sale Wednesday? Give people a time to sell their body. I've got to sell this body to the highest bidder. Does anybody want to buy this body? You could also join my Patreon. The Scientology building. Oh, no, honey, because they'll kidnap me like it's a Halle Berry movie. Not kidnapped. Kidnap. Ugh. Anyway, my favorite thing about that whole Idaho murder mystery thing is there's this whole new network called News Nation. They're building their whole network off this murder case. Anyway, this journalist Ashley Bashfield, well, she had been covering the whole thing and they finally broke the case on her Christmas break. So she had to get back on TV and she didn't have her makeup or hair people on. She did her own hair and had no makeup. She was there because a true reporter reports. Kidnap. So anyway, we're going to get to these tablets. I have a vintage one because Lisa Marie Presley passed away, and this one's really got some really good old vintage gossip in it. Michael and Lisa Marie's secret baby. Honey, that's me. Did you know I'm a secret baby born in 1996? I'm just a baby. I'm just a little girl at heart. That's why I love to play with little Heather. Peeing Heather sitting in a tree in Idaho. Now, have you guys heard that Britney Spears had a manic episode? Well, I have some information about this. I have a theory. So there was footage of her having a manic episode at this restaurant called Joey's in Woodland Hills. And I've been to the one Joey's in Woodland Hills. But I also love the one downtown, honey, because it's always a scene. One time I went, there was one of the hot actors from Insecure was next to me. The real tall one. He's like a side character, a supporting character. She comes in and out, but it's a hot spot. If you want to see and be seen, and go to Joey's, it's the food is a crazy combinations. It'll be like sushi and steak, and it's really loud in there. It's fun. Why don't you set your table up at Graceland? Oh, I would love to. So I've been to the one in also Woodland Hills where Britney had this alleged manic episode. Well, I think if you look at the footage, it was perfectly shot right in front of her. That was no accident. Then they're saying that that her husband left her because he was upset that she was having a manic episode. Then somebody came forward and said, oh no, they were paying the bill and he went to go get the car and she was covering her face with the menu. Well, if they paid their bill already, why does she still have a menu? I think it happened before dinner. Because why would people just wait till she got finished eating to start filming her? I think that she was already acting a little bit askew. And they deliberately took, because she's never been seen in public. And then all of a sudden she's having a manic episode in public. She was acting askew. They took her to that restaurant, had somebody film her. And then he ran away to make her even more upset, push her over the borderline. Because it feels like I'm gonna lose my mind when you keep on pushing my love over the borderline. And they try to use it against her to make her go crazy so he can take over and be in control of her. Or he can divorce her and get her money and say, she's crazy, I can't deal with her. But it was all a setup. They knew exactly what they were doing when they were filming her. Case closed. Ah, I did it again. I'd be minute too if someone put sushi and steak on my plate. Thank you, honey. I actually did have that combination, and it was really good. Anyway, let's get to these tabloids. We've got so much to deal with and so little time. Are you ready? Because I am. Honey, these two, Mary and Hagen, 15-year-old divorce deal exposed. They're not leaving, honey. I don't believe this story. But I do believe that pirate Johnny plunges Disney gold. He took all their money. He took their money, honey. Oh, here's another Britney story. She's worried that he's going to write a book. Pop-Tart Britney Spears is freaking out after learning baby Kevin Federline is writing a nasty tell-all book. Britney's desperate to get her side of the story out there and panicking over what Kevin's going to reveal about her. Honey, he's going to reveal that she's having a manic episode over sushi and steak. Look at these two. They're causing nothing but problems. Now Sam and others in her team think she should wait and see what K-Fed says first before her own book is published. Oh, honey, she's never going to write that book because she said that she ran out of paper. I mean, isn't this a skew? I hope I go to that restaurant and they're there. Now, what about this queen? She lies. What's her name? George. Honey, George lies. Madonna clearing off her Instagram. That's about her going on tour, girl. Now, look. I like her. I like her because she lies. It's like that movie House Sitter with Goldie Hawn, where everything is a lie. He's tangled in a shocking web of lies. Yeah, honey, that's why we like her. I want her to lie. I want someone to be very bold about it. And she is. She's a bold queen. Look at her, honey. This is Ashton Drake. This is a snowdrop fairy. Look at her. A petite sweetie with portable wings. Oh, she's a little angel baby. Come down from heaven to haunt you and stare at you. Look at her. Picking her nose. Undisciplined. Cancelled. Let's get to this, honey. Has all the good stories in it. The vintage stories are the better ones this week. And let's sink our teeth into it. Look at this. Michael and Lisa Marie's secret baby. They look like something happened where their noses look almost identical. What do you think happened to Lisa Marie? She was, she had problems. Oh my God, wife locks hubby away in closet for 13 years. Good for her. This poor man was robbed of everything but his life. By the time we broke down the door, he had forgotten what freedom was. Oh, he's probably a pig. I was chained and caged like a mad dog for 13 years. I lived in total darkness and thought I'd die without ever seeing the sun again. Oh, that's sad. Those are the moving words of farmer Jose Silva, who was imprisoned by his own wife, Maria, and her heartless lover when he caught them in bed together. What a scandal. She locked him away in the closet because she wanted to have sex. Oh, my God. Good. Lisa Marie and Jacko's secret baby. Is that the baby? That's me. Happiness for her, heartbreak for Michael. Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie were secretly adopting a mixed-race baby. Meghan Markle? Now Michael is shocked and heartbroken after Lisa dropped the bombshell news that she's going ahead in the adoption on her own and is going to raise the child without him. Well, this never happened. When the agency told Michael and Lisa Marie there would be no problem finding a mixed-race newborn, Meghan Markle, for them, Michael was ecstatic. He and Lisa Marie spent hours inventing outrageous scenarios where they just appear in public with the baby one day. And let the media go crazy guessing where they got it from. They're just going to, they should have taken an Ashton Drake doll and walked it around. A little mixed-race Ashton Drake doll. This is the story that really is really out there. How AIDS rumors drove Martin berserk. Honey, she got crazy with AIDS rumors. Comic Martin Lawrence was first hospitalized last June as pressure from his movie and TV show took their toll. Funny man Martin Lawrence cracked up after pressure of AIDS rumors, an exhausting work schedule. It's not the work schedule, it's the AIDS rumors. That's the shocking untold story behind Martin Starr's recent hospitalization after police found him babbling in the middle of Los Angeles intersection. Well, honey, everyone's babbling in the middle of a Los Angeles intersection. Constant rumors about him having the AIDS virus and a breakneck work pace have taken their toll. Why they're saying he has AIDS? He later told a friend, I don't have AIDS. But my God, I'll be ruined if Hollywood thinks I do. What a stupid story. Look at this doll. Celebrate the glad tidings. It's a treetop angel. See, I just missed Christmas from 1996. Doesn't this look like Jean-Benet Ramsey? This looks like a Jean-Benet Ramsey Christmas ornament. I'm surprised there isn't one. Look at her. A joy to behold. Each new issue from the Treasury collection. Guaranteed to delight. If you are not delighted with the treetop angel, we will gladly buy her back. Buy her back? She's being held for ransom? Look at her. Help her. Melania had to pay Antonio Banderas to date her. Let's look at fashions from 1996. Oh, Barbara Walters, honey, that could be now or yesteryear. But this is the outfit, honey. Look at Celine Dion. She's got it going on. She feels sexy. But this is the outfit, honey. Her and this hat. This summertime hat. She's just a simple... Who is this? Who is she? Who is that? Who is she? Oh, that's Linda Blair? These are both Linda Blair, before and after before. Honey, this is the outfit. Look at Twister star Helen Hunt. Honey, that outfit's a Twister. I actually think I have something like this. Oh, you can't get better than the vintage stories. You just can't. Harrison Ford's Caught with a Blonde. Me. Oh, and there's still one last story from nowadays, from the modern era. And it's, honey, Janet Jackson's face! Janet Jackson on Nib Tuck Bender. What are they saying? 1987, 2003. That's actually from 1994. 2012. And now. Well, this just looks like airbrushed. Following brother's freaky footsteps before tour. Look at him. Oh. Plastic surgery junkie Janet Jackson has gone whole hog. What a weird sentence. Rebuilding her 56-year-old face and body as she prepares for a North American tour. After examining photos of the late Michael Jackson's kid sister, Beverly Hills surgeon says the All-For-You singer has undergone a breast augmentation, nose job, facelift, neck lift, filler injections, and Botox. It also looks like she's had a Morpheus 8 radio frequency treatment to tighten and rejuvenate her skin. Janet looks amazing. What the hell is a Morpheus 8 radio frequency treatment, and where can I get one? Honey, I'm making a phone call as soon as this show's over, and I'm going to call 411. I'm going to say, can somebody connect me to the Morpheus 8 radio frequency business? If it's as if she hasn't aged in 20 years. 20 years? Honey, it looks like she hasn't aged in 40 years. Oh my God, I want that Morpheus treatment. Don't you think I should get that Morpheus 8? What the hell is it called? The Morpheus 8 radio frequency? Is it AM or FM? Honey, Terry, I want the Morpheus too. Morpheus 8, honey. You just hold up the radio against your face and the radio waves. Ah. My friend used to have, his sister had a baby, and we used to pick up cordless phone calls on the baby monitor. So I know all about radio frequencies. They're askew, honey. Well, that's it for another edition of Total Trash Live, honey. We really went through it all, and I want to thank my guest host, Camilla Parker Bowles, for taking the time and really letting Prince Harry know what's this all about. I'm getting the Sirius XM. Good for you, honey. We all could use a Morpheus 8 radio frequency. But not her. Not Nancy Grace, honey. This cold weather is going to keep her face frozen. She's broadcasting outside. Will Rogers park in front of the bathrooms where George Michael was busted? Oh, that's a good idea. I've got to find somewhere to broadcast this show from location next, like Nancy Grace did. Where can I broadcast live from? If anybody can think of it, please let me know. And if anybody who follows and subscribes to Chacha Hills podcast and been wondering where it is, this week, honey, you're going to be very happy. You're going to get a nice little surprise. But in the meantime, where should I broadcast this show from? How about outside of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's house? Honey. I want to broadcast this show outside of the Michael B. Jordan's gym. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's house. Should I take this show on the road on the Madonna tour and I become like a groupie and just take the show on the road? Honey, I'll let you know about the tickets. Also, I may be doing an Instagram Live watch party for the Sherry Papini Lifetime movie on Saturday. I just don't know if I can take it the whole thing. If we can all take it together. I just want this scene. Outer space. What are you going to do now that the numbers are going up? Well, honey, somebody might be coming back to inform the public because the Golden Globes were a super spreader. Okay, and what's that movie, Everything Now and Everywhere? Well, that's what the Mutation thought about the Golden Globes party because it was everywhere, everyone now. Okay? The Mutations were all around the globe at the Golden Globes party. It was a super spreader event. Okay? Hooray for Hollywood. Hooray for Mutations. Okay, Hollywood? Thank you. And the winner goes to the new variant because it's mutating all over the Hollywood Hilton Hotel. The Beverly Hills Hilton Hotel. Okay? It's askew, honey. It's unhinged. The Melrose Spa, the precinct. You guys, these aren't like logistically possible. I mean, I guess the only place I could go next could be Buckingham Palace. Maybe for May sweeps. Chateau 39. Good one, Tim. Well, me and my friend Tim tried to go bowling on Saturday, honey, and it was filled with college kids. And we couldn't get a lane. And so we just sat there and were looking at all the college kids and trying to decide what majors they were. I told them my major is sex education. I could be a college kid. I could be a college girl. I wonder if my next door neighbor is a college kid. No, she looked too old. I haven't heard her any cackling. What's going on next door? I'll find out. Until next time, everybody, I'll see you guys later. If you guys have any more ideas, direct message me. Total Trash Live, out. Camilla Parker Bowles.